Hey, welcome back to the video. Today, it's got some unfortunate events happening, which you'll see later, but we had to end up at this
Menards
at the store.
Oh, Menards!
To get some pieces for the new ride. We broke some stuff while we were breaking it in, and then some bad stuff happened, which you will see. So, unfortunately, we're at the Menards, but forget that. You want to see the good stuff, right? Let's get into the video. Not even, it's about half throttle.
Oh, it started to pull a wheelie.
Oh, it's a groundhog.
Chasing the groundhog.
It's almost pulling a wheelie.
It's almost fully broke in. It's getting there.
It's got a lot of torque. Well, on the first run, this happened. Turns out that this plunger was not screwed in like it should be. And so when we stopped it, we just saw fluid leaking everywhere. So we brought it over here, and yeah, so luckily they gave us some shock oil. So we're going to take this thing apart and we're going to take this apart, put some shock oil in it, or actually reattach this and then put some shock oil in it, throw it back together, and we should be good to go. But it's pretty fun so far.
There it is. I hear it. It's getting close. Are you greasy?
Yeah, I got shock oil all over me. It's all over the place.
Oh well.
But I'm just glad we had some.
Yeah.
I know they usually come with some, but we don't always bring it with us, so I'm glad we had it with us. I brought all the stuff that came with it, so I'm glad we had it. Uh-oh, something's not right.
What happened? Your front wheel's locked up. Front wheel's locked up.
I know.
What? Don't drive it like that. There's a rock in it.
Oh! There's a rock in my front wheel. I was like, something's not right. It's still not right.
It's alright?
Yeah. It broke a screw. I don't see the screw in there. Like, it's broken off here. It's broken off, but I don't see it up in there. So I think that the screw maybe backed out and then broke.
You could have. With that rock. So what's wrong?
So I looked on the other side, and there's a screw that goes all the way through here to the other side, and then it's missing a nut. It's missing a nut.
So the nut backed out or broke. Well, the screw was broken.
So yeah, the hole is bigger than the screw. So the nut came off, or it broke and the screw came out the front side. So whatever happened, we lost the other part of the screw. Actually, we had the nut. The other part of the screw is what's missing. So at least we had the nut. If we had found another screw that's like that long, it would go through it. So that's our next challenge. This is the little piece we're looking for, and they have nothing that will fit. So we're going to have to order it online, so I'm going to order it right now. Okay, it's been a few days and we have some developments. So the shock back here started leaking again. It will not stay tightened. So it just keeps leaking out and it keeps falling down. So I contacted Rovan and they shipped me a new shock. So let's hope this one is in better shape and it doesn't fall apart. So we're going to now replace the shock, and we have the new bolt to fix the front wheel. So that's what we're going to do next. I know it's only been for like, a second or two for you. It's been, a week or two for me because I've had to order these parts and get them in. So let's get at it. Let's get this fixed and then let's go rip. Now we got the shock fixed up, which I'm very happy with. So I stripped out a bolt and had to replace it. Luckily I had a spare for the back shock. No big deal. So we went ahead and replaced that, and we replaced that bolt in the front that broke. It got a rock caught up in it or something, and then it just snapped it when it put some pressure on it. So we bought a little heavier duty bolt. I may even off camera go ahead and replace the other ones because these are stainless steel, which is much stronger than the original, manufacturer ones. They're kind of weak. So I may do that later. Now, turns with these, earlier the wheel would just go one way and this one would go the other. So we got all that going. So now I'm gonna throw a little bit more gas in it and we're gonna go rip this thing outside. All right, we only got 20 minutes or 30 minutes of daylight left. It's getting pretty dark out there, so we got to go. Oh, there we go. Man, first time. Can't beat that. And she's ready. Holy crap, we're gonna wake the neighbors even though it's not time to go to sleep. We're gonna wake the dead. This thing is so loud. Man, it's really pulling left. Woo! Okay, it's going left still. see the problem. See this one right? See this right here? It's screwed in all the way. Looks good. On this side, it's not. It's all jacked up. I'm going to fix that. I'm going to put some Loctite on these bad boys because they are not staying where they need to go. Well, the wheel's off, so I need to go fix that real quick, and then hopefully we have enough daylight. Gosh, this is a mess. Alright, we got it all fixed up. We got it all fixed up and ready to go. Let's do this. Close. The grass is real slick with dew, so I can't get any grip. Woo! Whoop. Ooh. Okay, so after ripping it and seeing what it does, let's see what my honest thoughts are. We'll start from scratch, from the very beginning. I think this thing looks amazing. I'm gonna have to take the protective film off and put the stickers on because I think it'll look even better with the stickers. This thing just looks mean, and it is mean, but there are a few caveats. So I would like to say that this thing is perfect, you know, but it's not. It's a normal car you get. So, you know, something that you learn, which I didn't do this on purpose. I should have, maybe to save me some trouble, but when you get one of these, go through it with a fine tooth comb and tighten every bolt. Make sure everything is the way you want it, because from the start, this is what I've noticed. You know, the shocks were leaking. Make sure those puppies are tight because apparently they back off and start leaking. The other side did it tonight. Whenever I was ripping this thing, it started leaking. So that's one thing. So we've had 2 shocks start leaking from the factory. And so make sure those puppies are tightened up because, you never know. They should have some type of little keeper nut on there, I think, to make sure that they don't go anywhere. Number 2, we had the piece break, the bolt break, on the control arm of the wheel. So I had to get that fixed. I had to get a stronger bolt. I think those bolts should be much tougher from the factory. The muffler came loose from the engine and the support in the back. So I have to go back and tighten those. So, I mean, there's nothing wrong with it as far as the way it performs. I mean, I think it's so much fun. It's so loud, but it probably would have performed better if I would have went through and tightened up all the bolts, put Loctite on them. It even tells you in the instructions on you know, the break-in instructions to make sure that you go back and check all the bolts. So that's something I didn't do, but I should have done. And next time I definitely will. And I've known this from all the Rovans. We've done this before. We went back and checked the bolts, but on this one I didn't, and I should have. So with that said, this thing is awesome. And on a scale of 1 to 10, I won't have to give it a 7 just because of the way the pieces weren't put together properly from the factory. Other than that, this thing rips, it's awesome, and I can't wait to play with it more and actually tear up some grass, because these tires are definitely going to tear up some grass. So stay tuned for more videos, and God bless you, God bless America, be empowered out.